this game since I saw the trailer a while back, and I'm gonna watch it again. It's one of the games I want to really give a lot of updates on, since I really do want to play it. We're gonna go over a lot of information. Should be fun. Let's just jump into it, and we'll go from there, right? All right. Oh, nice.
The pay for this contract just doubled again. Hello? The target should be nearby. Let's wrap this up.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for the subscribe. Cool. I appreciate it. Choo choo. Love it. It's really bright and colorful. I feel that this is something that's missing from a lot of games I see. Just bright colors and fun.
Okay, tug it
It's
out
giving
step
off
aside.
Persona 5 vibes.
Tomorrow, it's feeding time.
The car!
Gotta meet the rush fee quota for this thing the BAC wanted. As long as nothing goes wrong. Something went wrong! What the heck is that thing?
It's all yours. Got it.
I love the music.
Don't forget the rush
Art
fee!
style.
The debriefing starts in 5 minutes. You three better have a good explanation.
It's really good. That looks fun. This is the art
Don't
style.
forget the rush fee.
The Persona art style. I love it.
Medal all you want.
So great.
Count me out.
How about we work off some calories?
Oh, so flashy. It's so good. Aw. What is that, like a hat on the end of the paw? Hey, thank you for the follow.
The form is unreal.
Neon Willow. I'm really looking forward to this game.
Let's finish this.
I'm really excited about this. I'm gonna play this day one. I have it, It's a new gacha game coming out.
You can go now.
It's called Neverness To Everness. It's from the creators of Tower of Fantasy. So, one of the reasons I'm really looking forward to this is because it's the second game from the same company. So, the thing is that, like, Hoyo versus, like, the King, right? But it was because of Genshin Impact really blew up. And it was kind of their second game that really popped off, not their first game.
If you want to get your name, phone number.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch the actual gameplay trailer for it. Let's go back. Neverness To Everness. Let's watch some more stuff on it. Let's see where we got. gameplay trailer. Is this it? Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. Like I said, I'm terribly addicted to gachas. I did fall out with Genshin Impact, but I did play it for like 2 years. And I kind of missed the last, like, I think I stopped at like 3.0 and it's now on 5.1. And maybe one day, but right now I'm kind of enjoying Zenless Zone Zero, and this game is coming out, so I'm really excited for it. I'm just watching some of the new trailers, looking at some of the news, so that this way I can kind of like get like full in it. I already joined the Discord for this. I just want to watch all of it and really get hyped for when it comes out. I'm going to be playing it and streaming it day one. Just totally excited for it. All right, let's watch the gameplay trailer. See, it kind of has that Hoyoverse feel, but it's not from Hoyoverse. It's from the creators of Towers of Fantasy. And you can see in the art style, there's a little differences, subtle differences, so... So that monster right there kind of reminds me of, what is it? Spirited Away. If you ever seen Spirited Away. That's what I get the feel from just seeing that monster. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Of course, pink hair and cat ears. Sure, it sells, right? I mean, doesn't have to worry about sells. The no loading screens always helps in a game. Go in the mirror. Crystal. Can't spell. All these games kind of start to blend together a little bit, but like the overall brightness and the scenery just look beautiful, and it's really cool. Like graffiti art. Any spooky games planned for this month? Yes, I'm playing Evil Within later today. I started a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back on it and try and see if I could get a little further. I downloaded Evil Within 1 and 2. It's more of a psychological game, but there's a lot to it that's just like I remember being really good, and I'm excited to replay that game. And with the remake of Silent Hill 2 and all that, like, yeah. But Evil Within is what I'm going for. All the games have buying food these days. Laundromat. Supermarket. Train station. Normal town stuff, right? So are these like events gonna be random, or I don't know. Like All right, so, oh god, what was the name of that game? There was a game I played a while back. I can't remember the name of it. Oh god, what was the name of that game? It was a game with ghosts in Tokyo. What was it? Tokyo. Let's see. Game. Was it Ghostwire or something? Yeah, it's Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire Tokyo is that's what this reminds me of right now. With the theme, like that machine right there. Like, yeah. Alright. Combat looks okay. Okay, that looks cool. Looks like it could use a touch-up, but very similar to Zenless Zone Zero with that aspect.
新的空间，这个地方还是小心为妙。
I like the aesthetic. Yeah. Yeah, the aesthetic is really cool. Now this is definitely like Ghostwire Tokyo. The school, oh my god, those levels, I swear to god. Oh, in the school with the giant girl monster that was like 30 feet. Like, no, that's crazy. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. I can just tell. So me personally, like, I like games like this. I play them for a good year or two. Sometimes I fall off for a week or two. It happened to me with Genshin. I played the first couple months when it came out, stopped, and then like a couple months later I came back to it and played it almost for like a year straight. For this game, I'm excited. I didn't get a chance to play Tower Fantasy because I was still into Genshin, and that was kind of taking up my time for gaming, along with it was something that I truly liked, and I like playing single games, and I feel like there's such a like market right now for single player games, and it's kind of being taken up by gachas like this, because even though it's live service and goes kind of till the game kind of dies, it's something that like I feel a lot of games are missing. That's why Black Myth Wukong did so well, right? Because like it's a game that you could play for 20 hours, 30 hours, maybe if you want you could replay it, but you could put it down, enjoy the time you spent with it, and move to the next game. Like a lot of games today, just like you can play them forever, whether it's Fortnite or gacha games, but sometimes the reason why people play them all the time is because they actually care to an extent about their communities, and they really dive deep into creating new content, trying to make things cool. And since this is the company's second game, I'm hoping that like myself, like I'm looking for like redemption, if you will. Like I have such high hopes for this game, and will it meet them? Who knows? But to be honest, like from what I've seen so far, this is just great. Like it is right in the wheelhouse of what I'm looking for in these type of games.
校园观光该结束了。
Yeah, my profile picture is my logo. Well, I kind of created it like through GIMP. I'm gonna get a professionally one done for my logo, but for now it's a cool start. Eventually, you just have to spend money in certain places. So the car aspect, this is the big selling point. Obviously, they're probably not going to do any crash physics with people or cars exploding. Game control display, please follow traffic rules. I didn't even notice that in the bottom. Oh man. Yeah. And you get to design your cars. Oh, I am definitely trying something like gold and orange or something. Yeah, I know those may clash, but I'll make it work. Look at that. Look at the rims. Thanks, man. Yeah. So you can buy estates. So instead of the teapot that's from Teyvat, it's like it's estates, so like an apartment building. That looks so cool. It's something fun. I think we're gonna see what the apartments look like. You need anything, feel free to. Yeah. It's I don't know why, like in a game, getting into an elevator and then actually working kind of like is subtly cool, just because like it's not something you see in games that often, like, right? But yeah, it expands on the realism of certain things. So hey Boba.
尊贵的主人，欢迎回家。我是伊登公寓为您。
I missed this. It's an invisible butler. Sure, that makes me feel safe, but okay.
您配备的私人管家。
I'm okay with it.
海特洛市家政协会持证啊。
Your privacy most delighted.
接下来，我将简单为您介绍新居的布局与配置，请随我来。伊登公寓坐向桥间地黄金地段，购物、餐饮和娱乐场所步行可达。这边是会客区，而您的新居户口应。
This is the apartment. Look at all the dolls. Are these collectibles that you get throughout the game, or are they just in there? I don't know. look at all them. It's pretty. It's like, what is it? It's like a Beanie Baby collection. Yeah, Beanie Babies were a thing. Yeah.
招待更是坐拥桥间地最美海景，如此一见。
I wonder if you can expand on it and create new areas. I don't know if there's like the farming system that was in Genshin should be in this, but might not. Oh, look, a pool. Oh, is that like a limitless pool? Not an infinity pool. Is that what's called? It's called an infinity pool, right? Not a limitless pool. It's sleeping. Oh, the night looks cool. Hey, look, it's for cats. Thanks for stopping in. And anti-gravity. Is that like a rabbit that's like helping her fly? I don't know. So this is the one thing I noticed, that the game kind of has like a... I think only one character can drive so far. I don't know if... I feel they'll... when they create new characters in the gacha system, they'll be able to drive. But for now, it looks like no matter who you choose out of the original characters, she hops in the car as the first one. Yeah. Oh no! First person driving. They're trying out everything. It's like a flashy thing to sell to people, right? Who knows? It's really cool. I love the rain, like, effects. It looks really good. I think so far the only thing, obviously, that I think a lot of people bring up is the combat doesn't seem to be enough. Again, with another random encounter, so it does look like this is going to be part of the game. But this is probably like the biker in the original trailer. Let's destroy property, that's fine. Yeah, so they released some news on September 24th. More trailers. They listened to the community that they're trying to build, and that's kind of like what you want to see, right? Just taking feedback. And kind of sucks that more games don't do that. They think their way is the only way, but like they just cast it off as like things, instead of just taking the criticism and trying to edit, try to follow up. I mean, the biggest example of this is Sonic, which was a good and a bad case thing, because you know what? They listened to the fans, they changed it, and now it's a billion-dollar franchise. Like, look at that. But it also kind of gave some people like aspect to demand changes now just because they don't like it. Not everyone is going to dislike or like something, but like it feels almost a little bit entitled. But I don't know. But let's look at some more Neverness to Everness stuff. We'll look at it. Let's go back to their website. Let's see what else we got. Videos. All right, so all right, so the interview. Let's watch the interview, why don't we?
警告冬の到来だ。この雪原には誰も立ち入れない。雪原での生存法則。
Hoyo Studios。
Hello， 大家好，这里是 Hoyo Studio。我们的新游戏《异环》终于要和大家见面了。在首包视频中，我们放出了一段实机演示。今天想和大家来聊一聊这段实机演示背后的开发细节。第一站，我们将带大家来到海特洛市，这是一座庞大、集合高端科技与最新潮流，同时又极具生活气息的大都市。其意象管理和异能利用都走在世界前沿。作为游戏中我们第一个遇到的城市，它包含了多个城市区块和重要机构。我们可以在游戏中自由游览这座与异象共存的超自然都市。这里有热。
Alright, so it looks like every new area is going to be like a new city, and I guess you're going to cross over the bridge that I think I saw in the opening trailer. And that's how you're going to get to new cities. You're probably just going to be locked for a little bit until the next one. Or maybe they'll do something where like you take an airport or take a jet to it. Maybe that could be one thing if this game is successful. They'll start incorporating jets and whatnot into the game. And you could actually drive the jets and whatnot to continue the Grand Theft Auto theme. I mean, I don't really think Grand Theft Auto is the right thing to compare this to. More like just a driving game, like Need for Speed. It kind of feels more like. But yeah.
热闹的商业区、悠闲的公园、繁忙的货运港口。
Wow. Okay. Look at the city. You have that whole landscape and like it's great to play fantasy games, but to play the fantasy games more in like almost like a futuristic or modern times kind of is something that you don't see that often. And I think it's like a breath of fresh air. Obviously there is games that do it, but how do I put this? It's not a topic or scenery that's chosen a lot for, and I'm really excited to travel around the city and kind of unlock a bunch of stuff.
热情宜人的海边沙滩，还有动物园、博物馆。海特洛的各个城市设施都将为我们提供广泛的探索和互动机会。无论是享受宁静的自然风光，还是体验繁华的都市生活，这里都可以满足我们不同的兴趣和需求。我们在异环的开发过程中，一直围绕打造一个更具沉浸感和体验深度的开放都市这个核心目的，聚焦于都市的细节呈现与玩法深度的挖掘，而非简单的扩张地图和场景面积，力求让海特洛市更加的真实灵动。
在这座看似平静的都市中，也有着许多不寻常的现象。
Again, with the Persona 5 like art style, I love it. It's really endearing to me. I think it's gonna hit with a lot of people. Like Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin Impact also have like this style, but like it's just like that flair of like that anime Persona style, art style that kind of brings it to life a little more, makes it stand out a little. Like obviously it looks kind of like Tower Fantasy characters design that I've looked up, but yeah, I mean it's from the same company, so. But I think it works. But I will say this: it some of the character designs feel a little generic, and that's at least a little criticism. Obviously, I think they wanted to stay a little safe with their characters and go from there. But I don't know. But we'll see, especially with a lot of the upcoming characters who ends up being on the first banner and whatnot.
存在于各个角落，比如小吃店里一只章鱼在向你兜售章鱼烧，或是古董店里一只脑袋是电视的海獭在打扫卫生。这些就是这个世界随处可见的意象。它们存在于各个地方，不同的意象在形态、能力、生活习性等方面截然不同。有的意象可以和人类和谐共处，有的可能会对人类造成巨大的威胁。所以大家在享受都市生活之余，也要留意身边随处可见的意象哦。不过也不用太过担心，来自意象管理局的驻会对意象进行管理、收容、免除等各项工作，守护海特洛市的和平。也许你会在绊脚街碰到正在和意象苦战的娜娜丽，和她并肩战斗，泯除意象，或是遭到伊波恩古董店古灵精怪的早物捉弄，被他的鬼浪丸吓一跳。有机会的话，你也可以搭一次9元小姐的顺风车，体验一下她送急单时的车技。是的，未来你的。
Notice a common trend. All the tiny characters in these games kind of work at shops. There was Chi-Chi. There was, well, Klee didn't work in it, but her mother worked for the organization. So.
伙伴们也生活在海特洛市的各个区域，在这座都市，各式各样的餐厅、便利店、游戏厅、俱乐部，你都可以随意出入，并在任何一家商店挑选商品进行交易。你还可以自主经营属于自己的商铺，负责进货、定价、安排促销等商铺的日常运营工作。通过合理的管理策略，提升自己的商铺收益。你也可以选择不当老板，而是在其他的商铺中打工，赚点零用钱。当然，赚到的钱都将由你自由支配。海特洛市会保护每一位市民的劳动所得。除了享受丰富休闲的都市生活外，你可以购置房产，拥有自己的私人空间。无论是城市公寓、豪华别墅，还是海景套房，你都可以通过购房中心来购买。
在如此庞大的都市中穿梭，拥有一台高效的交通工具就尤为重要了。为此，我们也制作了形态丰富、功能各异的载具。你可以驾驶汽车。
They're all sitting very professional-like and whatnot. And it's pretty cool that that they take their job seriously, but it looks like some of their art and passions coming through a little bit. Obviously, it takes time to do this, and I hope it comes out sooner rather than later. And that's going to be the big thing.
摩托车等载具在城市中遨游，同时在全新物理引擎的加持下，使得游戏中的车辆拥有逼真的驾驶效果。每辆车在不同路面和天气条件下都有不同的操控体验。车辆在驾驶时还会对周围环境产生影响，如碰到障碍物时会产生相应的破坏和物理效果。这种环境互动增加了游戏的真实感，不仅是玩家。游戏内置的 AI 系统让城市中的居民 NPC 也能够模拟真实的驾驶行为，包括遵守交通规则、避让行人、应对突发事件等，使得整个城市显得井然有序。当然，这并不妨碍玩家飙车漂移、感受速度与激情的魅力。海特洛中还有许多汽车改装店，你可以在此为你的座驾定制独一无二的造型、喷漆、贴纸套件、涂装到配件，从外观到性能。丰富的改装选项让你的座驾更为亮眼。除此之外，悬挂系统、车身重心、加速与刹车性能都得到了精细的模拟，让每次改装都不只是面子工程。这时候，估计弹幕应该已经有玩家问了：这些真的都能够实现吗？请大家对我们多点信心。经过长期的打磨，在虚幻五引擎的技术支持下 ，PCG 程序化建筑和野外生态系统可以加快制作效率。
So, I don't like the Unreal Engine 5. I feel like so many games are using it and it's not coming out the way they want. You see with a lot of these AAA games, Assassin's Creed Shadows and all those, like, it's not working for everyone. I don't know what it is or whatnot. I think it has more to do with Unreal Engine as a whole than just the people creating the games and the developers. Because I think there's a little bit too much of a learning curve on it, and it looks like what's happening is not everyone can fully like master the control of it, right? Like, I don't know. I see Star Wars Outlaws is used Unreal Engine 5. How does it look like the way it does? Or And then you have this game that comes out and it looks beautiful. Like yeah, it's an animated art style, but they're able to use it to their advantage. I don't know. And like, look at the God of War games. That's a big problem. I'm seeing a lot of games from 10 years ago are looking better than games today. That should not be the case. And you could have your own conspiracy theories on it. I know which way I lead, but I don't know. But games like this are going to thrive and succeed because they listen to the community. They give the community what they want to an extent, and you can see that their goal is to create like artistic games with great gameplay. And I think this game will have great gameplay. They usually do. It does look a little stiff with the fighting, but I did hear that they did fix it, and I'll watch that trailer too.
内置的采样系统以极低的分辨率进行渲染，质量和性能两者兼得。同时，我们也使用了一些专业工具集合来用于整个都市的建造和搭建，由此，我们以极高的效率和质量呈现出庞大的都市生态。此外，我们也会为每一个角色的美术细节进行全方位的打磨。
Always wish I
在
learned gaming.
虚拟几何体的系统支持下，角色建模的面数得到了极大的提升。在应用以上这些技术进行游戏开发时，我们也考虑到了未来游戏在移动、PC、主机等全平台上的适配和优化。在开发流程中，我们会持续进行不同平台的优化。
I'll always be a
保
console
证大家
person. I
在
like
所有
PC
平台上
gaming,
都能获得
but
最佳的游戏体验。
nothing beats having a controller in your hand, in my opinion.
城市是人类文明的象征，这里有日常的柴米油盐，也有繁华的车水马龙。我们希望打造一个梦想与现实交汇的舞台，让每一位来到海特洛的玩家都能在这里找到属于自己的快乐。期待很快与大家见面。
It's kind of cool to get the, like, yeah, I still pay for ads. All right, let's go back to the Neverness to Everness. All right, what are we up to? All right, so we have the NTA gameplay trailer from the September Japanese the Japanese gaming event that happened in September, and then looks like another live recap. All right, so really excited. Watch a couple more. Back to it. All right, let's just watch this one. I keep thinking that says NetherRealm, but I'm like, whoa, Mortal Kombat. Lily Adler, Sakura. Oh, more characters. Here we go. Oh no. Top down car. Woo. I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it. Let's go. Again, Persona inspired. That jazz beat. Work in progress does not represent the final quality. Yeah. All right, another criticism, and to be fair, the running feels, how do I put this? Very stiff. It's like, I think that's something that I'm obviously not going to be the only person that thinks that, and I think they'll hear that and maybe try to figure out something, but it's not a game breaker. But it's just something to notice. This reminds me of Ghostwire Tokyo. Alright, the combat looks a lot better. It's not perfect, but it definitely looks more fluid. Combat definitely looks better. Looks more fluid. I'll say this, I think Genshin has it perfectly down because I think it's very simplistic. I think that's why they're able to do it. You look at Zenless Zone Zero in a game like this, there's a lot more action to it. So like it breaks off a little bit. Whereas Genshin, it's almost like 4 buttons, like square, square, and then just switch and whatnot. It's all about reactions and chaining in that game, but you don't have to go crazy button mashing to do it. Because usually it's only like 3 or 4 buttons max on a combo. This one looks like you could maybe hit it for like 9 or 10. Zenless Zone Zero was the same way. Just the art and flashiness of this game just makes it really good. It really is something that I think will be really good with it. All right. Let's look at the recap. Hoyo Studio. The cosplays they're gonna sell. That's me. Okay. Alright, so it looks like it'll be PS5 day 1. I think it'll be cross-console PC. So is that what's going to define success? I think that does help a lot when the cosplays go crazy a little bit. The more people cosplay it and they drive certain things, like, you know, it will sell and it will do well. But again, it comes down to 3 things. How well does it play? The character design, and getting it out as soon as possible. I think the longer this game goes without coming out, it's gonna hurt it in the long run. So, but it shouldn't come out as a buggy mess. That's also can't be the thing. But you can get patches and all that stuff. But it needs to hit the ground running, and it needs to come out fast. Because if it stays, now that people have seen this, you can guarantee that things like cars and other aspects of this game are going to end up in other titles. So they got to get it. They got to get it good.